Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of ELEX. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today here in the domed city. Well, not really in the domed city. We're below the domed city, and we are gonna go into it in this very episode. At least I hope so. Last episode I went down this path, and when I was coming back up here, I found that there were enemies. Not these guys, they aren't really enemies. But I saw someone over here, and then I saved the game and went and had some lunch. And then when I come back, the enemy's not here because I reloaded, I exited the game. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. We have the sewers, and we need to go upstairs. But before we do, let me just make sure that everything is good here. Fantastic. At this point, I'm kind of regretting not taking the ability that allows me to maybe it was that guy. I don't think so. The ability that shows the enemies on my map. That might be a good thing to have. Hello. Okay. A mass rat. Yeah. I remember when they were difficult and dangerous. No, I don't actually. Ooh. I was dodging that. Well, there it is. Okay. Anything over here? Any plastic skeletons or red paint? No? Good. Oh, but I see you. Whoa, that's a different one. Okay, let's take care of these guys first. That one looks like he's got clothes on or something. I'm here. Are you? Are you really? Because you don't do much being there. Okay. These are just raptors. Now, what in tarnation is this thing? Is it just a normal troll? It is. That brute is looking for trouble. Should be fine. 2 clips. Although I'm not sure if you did anything nasty. But 2 clips did the job. Hammer of Advent. I read money. Sulfur Nougette. Got a sleeping bag and an energy drink like right next to the sleeping bag. Maybe to help whoever was sleeping there to wake up, although they're probably dead now. I mean, they had a troll right next to the sleeping bag, so the troll obviously wasn't a very big fan of energy drinks, otherwise they would have drank that, I would assume. Although, looking at the size, you never know. They might do it with their finger, like the tips of their nails or something. Pick up the can. Although how they would, I don't know about these things. Why do I have sound? It is that fucking brute is looking for trouble. Can you kill it? Of course. Of course I had to get hit, but well, actually wait a minute. If this place is surrounded by enemies, including trolls, mind you, and these things, there it is. And we can't see anyone around here. What has happened to the domed city? I think I saw a red thing. No, I didn't. I mean, this chest is locked.
Needs a key.
Does it now? This is interesting. I wonder if I came too late. Or if I did something that made everyone die? No, there's somebody over there. Hi!
Well,
hey.
This is all fucked, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
I
hey.
know who you're talking about.
Now, if we could move that to the fort, we would never have to worry about the Alps or the Clerics again.
Those creatures
I
need
wonder if I
dealing
could
with.
steal it.
You want to steal the dome?
There's not much in this world that can't be stolen.
Do you feel the same
There's
way?
no chance of you stealing that thing.
You think you can get a hold of a decent...
Well, I know one thing that can't be stolen, but I'm not gonna say it because it's cheesy as hell. Hi!
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
They are talking to each other.
I heard
Okay,
you dropped.
let's go in here. Hi.
No, not now.
So they're outlaws, all of them, and there's no leader. Well, I say all of them, but these ones. This seems to be forbidden, so I probably shouldn't touch it. Otherwise, these guys are gonna be pissed. So, just have a little outlaw outpost out here.
Welcome to the camp of the impure. where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
Are you not outlaws? Are you just normal people? Like, what? What do you do? What?
What do you want here?
We don't want anything here. We want to be in there, in the city, as the law says we can, as the law says we should be. Those clerics are supposed to uphold the law, yet here we are. The gate's closed to us.
Hunter, so this is the corner you found a piss in.
Now, don't be hasty, Nasty. I've still got my eye on the Prophet.
Really? From what I can see, the Prophet's in the city and you're standing cradling your balls out here.
I've got plans. I'm just working on a way to get myself into the city with my balls still attached.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
No.
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 Not yet.
Yeah, well, as an outlaw, this might be as close as you get. That asshole Gregor, the gate guard, doesn't trust us.
Impossible.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Why won't I be able to get out?
All right. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
No true cleric distrusts strangers. What is this?
Why would the clerics stop people leaving the city?
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
Oh, it says the same thing again? Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I want... I do.
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting 2 shards he could tap together. Ah, well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up for you now.
I don't even remember
So,
where.
done. 1 fake ID ready to go.
So you didn't need... That's just how you complete missions. I'm okay with that. Wait a minute. You didn't give it to me yet?
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first.
Image. My image? It's called a photograph.
So,
I think.
done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing this over. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable by the suggesters.
Oh yeah, I have heard of that. Okay, so they are indeed outlaws, and Nasty knew them. And I just figured
going, all right?
that guy being not called an outlaw, but just being called an hunter. Unhunter? Unhunter. Was probably a good sign. And, yeah, I was correct. Hello. That's good enough. Slowest fighting ever. It really shouldn't be this slow. I don't think... Oh. There it is. I don't think it's because I'm unskilled. I think it's just the way it is. I might be wrong. Oh, come on. Combo this. I was trying to combo, but for some reason, it wasn't. It wasn't doing it. Okay. Any reason to be up here? We were just over there, I would think. Yeah, and then we went down there. Maybe we were even here where I am right now. Because those guys kind of go around a little bit. And there's a little bit of a tower. Ooh, there's a thing in there. Or there's things in there, I assume. What? Right. Right. Okay. Oh. There it is. Anything up here? Indeed. Red paint. ELEX it. Healing potion. And toilet paper. And also a few bones. Okay. Apparently it doesn't rain here. Apart from the fact that it's raining right now. Because it would wash away the bones in 2 seconds. And the red paint. Nah, the red paint, I guess if it's paint, it wouldn't.
No, right?
Anyway, let's go in. Maybe I should sleep.
They're always hitting on you here.
There's no... well... Are they?
Yeah, I think I'm done here.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will
It's no
now.
surprise the old world disappeared. Look at this shit.
I have to go.
You, Nasty, just never like anything. Even the things that... just the Nasty. Why are you like this? What do we have over here? A backpack? With a chest key? Oh, I know where that goes. Interesting. Why did they do that? Why force you to get... Did I see somebody over there? I did. Why force you to do that? Huh. And not let me just pick the thing open. Well, lamps. And I think this was it. For nothing. The key was... oh, an ominous note. The key was just next door. I don't understand. Anyway, let's look at the ominous note we just got. Should be somewhere around here. Oh, it's got something. Oh, there it is. That is a map piece. Okay. Oh, ominous note was already read. Can I talk to you guys? Did you say anything to me? Chickens, guards.
Hello, stranger.
Hi.
I have the best goods that you could ever need during your
Shotgun
travels.
shells, please. Shotgun shells, please. I wonder if he actually sells things for a little bit cheaper. The man, well, he doesn't look like it. 90 for, maybe he does. I don't remember the prices exactly. Iron ore, mana. You can keep it. I know where to go to get more. Let's kill this chicken instead. There we go. That's how you kill a chicken, for sure. And we get raw meat out of it. This is the entrance? Like this. No one is guarding. Oh.
This teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
Well, thank you very much. How did you figure that out by yourself? The one near the Hort was that. But that was activated already. Oh, I see why it's connected. Because it's the Clerics. Look at that guy over there, being all clerical and not letting anybody in. Which is definitely not clerical at all. Because, you know, you guys know how they work, the Clerics. They will probably think that I'm their god or something. Although if I say that out loud, they might actually take me for an imposter. So, I need to say I'm their god.
This is a place we can have some fun.
A thief amulet. Adds pickpocketing. And that's that, really. Is it a place that we can have some fun, Nasty? Because I don't see any enemies. I don't understand what she likes. Oh, I hear enemies. I hear them. Loudly enough. This... okay. Well, there's the fun, Nasty. There is the fun. And we have some natural ELEX, not too bad. There's a skull over there with some red paint. But that's that, really. Huh. Interesting little bit of things. Very close by as well. Oh, is that a mug? No, it's a rat. It's just 3 letters and I thought it was a mug for some reason. Okay, so let's talk to the guy that doesn't let us in. I mean, I imagine it's the guy that doesn't let us in. Maybe he's all like, oh, I really want to let you in. But my companion here, and somebody shows up way bigger and way meanier. Sure. He doesn't really want you in.
Halt. Not a step further.
Oh, I guess I was
wrong. No one is
wrong.
allowed into the city without an entry permit.
This guy needs to get laid or jerk off.
What did you say?
I said it sounds like you need time off.
I've been saying the same thing myself. But these outlaws, you can't trust them. They're always trying to fuck you over.
Oh, trust me, you're safe. I can't think of any outlaws who'd fuck you.
Yeah, sure. As long as that arrangement involves you pissing off and leaving me alone.
That's not even a comeback. You can't use the word arrangement on a comeback. Anyway.
Have there been any Alb attacks here recently?
With Zakor on our northern border, there are always Alb troops coming through on their way somewhere. But they don't seem to be attacking us here for the moment.
But have you heard anything about Alexiters traveling through Abessa?
Yeah, I have now that you mention it. Alexiter Clerics was reported to have headed north with a few combat units and a troop of mechs.
Alexiter Clerics. So he's been promoted. Tell me, how long ago did Alexiter Clerics head north?
A few days ago. It must be back at the Ice Palace in Zakor.
Ice Palace, please.
What's with the interest in Alexiters? You go chasing them, you'll just find trouble.
And
I don't want them
Alexiters.
tracing that trouble back here.
I'm asking so I can avoid them.
Don't treat me like a rookie.
That
You
was-
sound like someone who wants a showdown. So let me give you a warning.
That was good,
That
actually.
approach is gonna get you and anyone close to you killed.
Oh, that was so. Yeah, that was like say what. Like that was like Jack said had a button that says say whatever he wants to hear, and he pressed it with both of his fists, and it's like I just want to avoid them. And of course he saw through that. That's pretty cool.
I heard you hold people prisoner if they can't prove their identities.
Of course. Need a valid ID to enter or to leave. It's important we keep the right balance here.
That's
and that
not
we can hold
balance.
people accountable. We've worked hard to keep things running here. We can't start letting people flood in, or the troublemakers will take over. Anyone who tries to get around with ID,
That's the
give it
point.
straight to the suggesters to be taken care of.
Oh, I guess yeah. So it's not. It's really not about balance. It's just you don't let people in, and those who do let in, who turn out to be troublemakers, you just sort of, yeah.
What's a suggester?
Our suggesters are the reason things remain peaceful in the city. If someone causes trouble, then they're either thrown out, see a suggester for reorientation, or both. But don't worry, it's a positive experience that will leave you happy about life. Even so, I recommend avoiding it.
I have an entry ID. Let me through.
Really? I thought I knew all the ones that had been issued. Well, this is regular, but everything seems to be in order. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately.
Yeah, right.
And Eric will take care of them. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
So I won't add to their workload by telling on whoever is here illegally. Fine.
What's happening in the city?
Oh, what the?
Nothing right now, but it's simmering. You can feel it. There was something building even before we let those Alb separatists in here. They just lit the touch paper. But hey, we're supposed to be a sanctuary, so someone decided to open the gates and let the separatists in.
What was that? Why didn't they use a voice changer? Those things are easy. I think. I never used one. It was like this. I talk like this because I'm imitating. It's like a. What was that even? Might as well not. Oh my god. Might as well just not have a line. Because I swear that happened before. And nobody would just. Oh, it's a bug. Whatever. They don't have that line.
How many separatists are there in the city?
Too many. Once an Alb, always an Alb. They still hit ELEX. It's just a matter of time before they turn back. I don't know what they want in the city. I'd heard a bunch of them had set up a base in the west of Abessa, so they could have gone there. If we weren't so busy here, we'd have tracked them down and cleared them out of Abessa. Last thing we need is Zakor thinking we're harboring rebels.
Where can I find Eric?
Just go straight down the path into the inner city. You should find him there.
You mentioned the Council of Magalan.
The Great Council, yes. You'll have to speak to Judicator Alois if you want to know more about that.
Alois.
I'm not that well informed on my history.
Alois.
Who's Alois?
Alois is the judicator in charge of the city.
Alois.
You'll find him in the castle. He likes to stay close to the generators.
Alois is his name, and it's gonna be forever. Hey, you jerks. Why'd you do that? Don't do that inside of your helmet. What is wrong with you guys? Honestly. Honestly. Energy drinks, though. And a flyer. One that I have read, I'm sure. No, that is interesting. Let's see what I can... Oh, there it is. What is it? A cleric order says every resident of Abessa can get free food from Jorg starting immediately. Singed the clerics. The way food is given is now differenter. This was written by a 4-year-old. Or by somebody with the mental age of a 4-year-old. Because that's not about not knowing how to write. Well, I guess... I mean, I haven't seen anybody with different, like... With a different language here. There's only English, so... Yeah, so it was somebody that doesn't know how to speak. Because it wasn't about not knowing how to write. Hey, we've got a chicken! Another chicken. Hi, sir. Oh, you're the one. Nope.
Tell me about the city.
Right, well, where to start? First off, a lot of people are avoiding the north of the city. This place always has something going on, but right now, there's really something brewing. That means the north isn't exactly welcoming unless you're a thug. The western section's safer. You're okay there as long as you don't break the law or look funny or say something the clerics don't like. The southern part, well, that is really quiet. Nothing really happens there, but wherever you are, you should know the clerics are watching. Alois, he runs this place and he hates thieves and beggars and trouble causers and pretty much anyone. He thinks he's God's messenger or something, and that means he's got one big old stick up his ass. So don't piss him off. If you ignore anything else, don't ignore that advice. Don't piss off the clerics. There now, you are fully informed.
So if I don't ignore anything else, I can't ignore that advice. Gotcha. Also, this was me coming up to a beggar and be like, tell me about the city. And he just goes on to a full, just like, report. And that even ended, you are now fully informed. You may leave. And he, that was crazy. I'll take that recipe off your hands. Thank you very much. Nothing in here? No. Hi. So you guys, well, there's still outlaws in here. And there's another flyer. I mean, that flyer was very poorly written, but, worded would probably be the better word. But I can definitely see the clerics being like, oh, this is totally legit.
See you later.
I mean, that guy would do terribly at Papers, Please. Just showed him my ID and was like, this is very unusual and this is not okay. But I do have a thing in my hand that says it is an ID, so you must go in. And that was that. There's nobody back here. Oh, hi.
What do you want? Do you back the clerics here, or do you want them gone?
With a voice like that, I want them gone.
I'm against the clerics.
Right, good. I can see you talk sense. They say they're here to keep things safe, to keep order. But it's obvious they want to drop their neutrality and extend Ignadon's control into Abessa. Not allowing anyone in or out of the city. That's just the start of it. You think that's because the Alps are getting closer? Or that those followers of Kalan really want a backdoor for invasion?
I thought it was I really thought it was a ceasefire, not a neutrality thing. Because what are they... Like, they're not above anyone. Why would they be neutral to anyone? They're not, like, fighting for either the Berserkers or the Alps or the... Because the Alps are getting closer? That those followers of Kalan really want to backdoor for invasion? What are you... That's not neutrality, you idiot.
Well, if there's going to be an invasion, I'm going to need some ammunition.
And
the American way.
Well, this is like being back in Tavar. People asking for things and expecting to just get them.
I didn't ask for anything.
Yeah, if I'm going to talk about the need to fight, I suppose I should give you something to help you out.
Yes. 5 explosive grenades. I like that. Although those are for the grenade launcher, I would say.
Why don't you do something to stop the clerics?
What's that got to do with you? You expect me to trust you just like that?
Well, apparently not.
Hunter sent me.
Why didn't he come himself?
He was afraid he wouldn't be let out of the city again if he was caught.
You mean he was afraid the same thing would happen to him that happened to me? Fuck it. At least the suggesters haven't found me yet.
Yeah.
Did Hunter give you something for me?
Yes, I have something for you.
Thanks. I was starting to think that I would never leave this stinking cleric-infested dome. I don't know if Hunter promised you a reward, but here's something for me in any case. You've helped a good cause. Trust me.
Good
I've
stuff,
helped you.
Asshole.
Good stuff, asshole. What did I do now, Nasty? Why are you upset? Why does he have a... Why is there a... What in the world is wrong with that guy? Anyway, that's gonna be that for right now. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been ELEX. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.